Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the daily briefing for Lasham today, Thursday, the 2nd of May, 2024. So we start off with the synoptic, and this was midnight last night. So this is what brought all the rain and the thunderstorms last night, and it's very, very slow moving. It's moving from it's governed by these two low pressures, and it's sort of stuck in the middle. So it's a very, very small movement on it. So if I run it through to midday today, you can see all it's done really is just twisted round a little bit, centred over East Anglia, and we just sort of underneath this low cloud associated with this warm front. So spot winds today, they're indicating very light winds at the moment. On the surface, variable, and actually this afternoon it's going to be pretty well westerly, about 10 knots on the ground, operating heights at 2,000 feet, about 30 knots, 290. So this is the current cloud we have at the moment, and you can see associated with these two fronts, we're just sort of stuck really underneath the murk and the grime at the moment. There's a small chance of a clearance a little bit later. We'll just have to see how it goes. Actual rainfall forecast, rainfall at the moment is heading off to the west, as you can see. There's more stuff coming in down the bottom. Interestingly enough, this is sort of showing a sort of southeasterly type flow, but we're actually going to have westerly on the ground a little bit later. And this is the forecast rain as we run it through the day. Possible clearance, as in rain clearance, from around about now onwards. There's been thunderstorm warnings earlier, possible rain clearances. There may be the odd shower this afternoon, perhaps, and then this big botch of rain coming through a bit later. Local area forecast is indicating thunderstorm warnings till about 10 o'clock, and you can see it's overcast pretty well throughout the day. Very small chance of rain, it's just overcast. It's just mist and fog and crud, really. And this is what I was on about the winds. It's very, very light and variable at the moment, but after about 12 o'clock thereabouts, it's going to go around to a fairly steady westerly breeze. So if we do fly today, it'll probably be on 27. GFS is indicating top temperatures today around about 14 degrees and the dew points down at 11. So there's a very small split there. See if I can get a slightly better view. According to Dave, the cameras are now back online. Yes, there we go. So this is a view outside the window mode. You can see fog and mist. And I think we're going to be honest, we're going to suffer with this, certainly for the morning, and possibly a clearance a bit later. I can't refresh this very, very quickly from where I am, so I do apologise. But yeah, basically there was quite a bit of rain last night, and the wind is pretty well from the northwest-ish this afternoon, and so then temperatures are a bit misleading because this was at 2 o'clock when the system went down. I can't quite refresh from this page. Okay, METARs then. So this is Odium, and it's indicating 2 knots northeasterly, viz 4,000 meters, overcast and low cloud and mist. And actually, if you run it through a day even, so 8 o'clock till 10 o'clock, broken clouds at 500 feet, 10 till 12 becoming broken at 800 feet, and temporarily between 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock local, 6,000 meters, light rain and drizzle. So this isn't, Odium's not even given us a possibility of a window. However, Farmer's a little bit more optimistic. A broken cloud at 400 feet at the moment, the haze, I get that. But they're talking about later on, broken clouds at 1,000 feet, and between 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock, broken clouds at 1,500, 10 knot winds from the west, and broken clouds at 1,000 feet later. So there's a possibility we may get some winching weather later on today. So this is the local forecast for here today. So we got showers, QNIMS possibly around about 12 o'clock, showers this afternoon, cloud below 1,000 feet, fog and haze throughout the day, and you can see the wind slowly goes around sort of variable to a fairly positive westerly flow a little bit later. And sky sight is indicating Possibility of clearance around about 12:30, only enough 1400 feet or so to get some winching done perhaps. So this is a small window. I'm hoping we can do a little bit of flying in later on. And as you can see, the wind's variable, but then going around to very positive westerly direction a bit later on, which is why if we do fly, we'll end up on runway 27. And there's no NOTAMs to affect today. So if we look at the operation then, right, one departure at 3:30 local. We'll set up a runway 27 a little bit later. Winch on the south side, aerotow north. Thunderstorm warning till 10 o'clock. Mist and fog during the morning, possibly clearing enough for winching this afternoon, possibly between about 12 and 3. And rain again this evening. Light winds and variable in the morning, 10 knot westerly in the afternoon. Gliders, 2K21s are on the booking system. Alan Melmore and Bob Johnson, the instructors for that. Mike Birch, of course, has got his course K21 with his 2 students, and 2K13s are on the casual list, are available. There's only one single seater booked, that's S87. And a reminder, please, about the buggies and the radios. It really is working very well. So I thank everyone for their tolerance on that and their forbearance. And also the evening course guys for collecting all the radios and make sure they'll come back on charge in the office again. So thanks for that. And the simulator, of course, is available. However, I do know that Mike is probably in there already. If he's not, he's on his way in there with his course guys. So here's the day list for today. Alan and Bob instructing. There's various students throughout. Only one grog booked for Richard and Paul, and we have 4 people on the casual list, so there's K13s available for that. So instructors, as usual, instructors of the casual list be good. I've seen a couple of spare instructors in the restaurant this morning. That doesn't mean they're going to be available, but they were there this morning, and hopefully they can help out. So if we do set up today, then it'll be later on this morning, maybe even early afternoon. We'll set up on runway 27. We'll have a look at the grass south when we go out and make a decision as to whether or not we can operate from the grass or whether or not we need to move the southern circuit traffic onto the runway. And if we do, we'll move the launch point and the aerotow point further forward. I suspect there won't be any aerotowing today. I've cancelled the I've cancelled the Air Experience flight, so there's no aerotows for them for sure. And I don't really think with 12-foot cloud base we're going to do any towing today. Okay, so look, fill your morning as best you can. I will be around. I've got a few things to do first thing, but I'll be around. And as soon as I see a possible window of opportunity, I'll be out with the launch point vehicle or the airfield. Our winch team have got a winch out today, and they're going to be replacing the cable. So they'll be using the length of the runway just to do that throughout the morning. Otherwise, I'll see you all a little bit later. And thanks for your time. Bye.